Welcome, everyone. Today's chat is all about that powerful idea of choosing yourself, embracing authenticity, genuine happiness, and a little inner nurturing instead of always chasing external fixes.
Oh, absolutely. It's like a breath of fresh air, right? So, what exactly does choosing yourself mean in this context?
It's about showing up for yourself in a nurturing way, not like trying to fix every little flaw, but rather recognizing what you truly need emotionally and physically, and,
Mm,
embracing your inner child with love.
that sound really liberating. Instead of piling on an endless list of unrealistic goals, you're inviting us to, step back and truly get to know our real selves.
Exactly. It's not about chasing those shiny goals we think define us. It's more like, cultivating self-love and self-worth from the inside out. It's a bit like nurturing a garden instead of obsessively trying to prune it every
Right.
second. It's a wholehearted living approach.
I get it. So, instead of, say, shutting down our inner critics by forcing ourselves to fix everything, we instead listen to them and, really understand what we need?
Yes, definitely. It's about honoring every emotion, even the hard ones like sadness or anger, rather than dismissing them. We all tend to silence our feelings sometimes because they feel like too heavy. Choosing
Yeah.
yourself means letting those emotions be signals that something needs caring.
That's such a refreshing shift in perspective. Sometimes it feels like society tells us to always give rather than receive, and then we end up feeling, drained or disconnected from our own well being.
Spot on. When we constantly put others first, our own needs get lost in the shuffle. And ironically, that can actually prevent us from truly showing up for the people we care about.
Absolutely.
It's like trying to pour water from an empty cup.
Now, here's a question. Some might worry that choosing yourself sounds like self indulgence or selfishness. What would you say to that?
Great point. I mean, choosing yourself isn't about selfishness at all. It's rather, about balancing your own well-being so you can be there for others more authentically. Think of it like this. If you don't fill your own cup, how can you, share water with someone else?
Yeah, it's true. But don't you think sometimes people might misuse that idea to excuse poor behavior, like neglecting responsibilities?
That's a valid concern. However, the message here is rooted in self-care, not narcissism. It's about prioritizing your needs in a healthy way, maybe even saying no when necessary, rather than simply focusing on yourself at the expense of everyone else.
Right.
It's a balanced practice.
I like that balance. And it also involves here, acknowledging when you're seeking external validation and learning to value yourself from within.
Yes, totally. The content really emphasizes that finding praise externally might give you a temporary boost, but it never fills that deeper emotional space. True validation should come from within.
And it sounds like there are some signs so we can tell when we're not really choosing ourselves, right?
Absolutely. Exactly. Some red flags would be if you're always feeling responsible for everyone else's happiness, or if you keep saying yes even when you're not feeling it. Basically, when your own needs are consistently, sidelined.
Yep.
Signs like neglecting your own emotions or feeling guilty about resting.
Yes. That guilt over rest is something a lot of us struggle with. It's like we're programmed to think we must earn our peace.
Exactly. Rest isn't laziness. It's crucial. We often cram too many responsibilities, and in doing so, we lose sight of what gives our life meaning and joy. That's why minding ourselves about the importance of grace and self-compassion really matters.
Speaking of compassion, the idea of embracing all parts of ourselves sounds so, beautiful. Even the messy, work in progress parts deserve love.
Right. It's like taking in every little bit of yourself, the polished, the raw, and the vulnerable parts. Because truly, when you honor your entire self, you're better positioned to lead a meaningful life.
Yeah.
Wholehearted living is all about that acceptance.
And it really becomes a journey, doesn't it? Not a one time resolution, but a daily commitment to choose you in every moment.
Exactly. It's an ongoing practice. Each day, you make little choices that either bring you closer to self-acceptance or pull you away from it. It's very much like tending to a garden that needs constant, gentle care.
I love that garden analogy. And what's even more compelling is that this approach invites us to redefine success, not by constant self-improvement, but by genuine self-connection.
Yes, it's a complete shift from the typical New Year's resolutions of fixing ourselves to, instead nurturing who we already are. It's about creating space for you by letting go of the idea that you must overhaul yourself entirely.
Right.
It's embracing you, yes.
Plus, it aligns with the idea that authentic happiness isn't about doing more. It's more about being more connected to your true self.
Exactly. And that concept is so empowering. It invites us to drop judgment on ourselves when things get messy and instead offer compassion, reminding ourselves that growth is messy but beautiful.
And it seems this isn't just a theoretical idea, it's being brought into a real-life, practical setting through that group program, Happy from the Inside Out.
Yes, that program is like a safe space, a little community where people can dive deep into these themes: inner child healing, self-love, self-worth, and all the aspects of making space for yourself.
Exactly.
It's an opportunity to work through these ideas together.
It sounds like it could be really transformative. Sometimes having that community really helps to validate your experiences and reinforce your commitment.
Absolutely, having support can make a huge difference. Imagine sharing your struggles with rest or the need for validation and hearing others say, yes, me too. It builds that sense of belonging, which is crucial for healing. It grounds you in the reality that you are not alone in this journey.
And on a slightly different note, there's also that training course, the Negative Thinking and Feeling Cure, that seems designed to help rewire those harmful thought patterns from the very start.
True, that course really lays out practical tools to challenge and change those persistent negative narratives. It shows that genuine joy starts with the real, proven techniques to transform our inner dialogue. It's a very hands-on approach to, shifting our perceptions.
I wonder, though, can these courses and programs sometimes feel a bit too prescriptive? Aren't the paths to self-love sometimes so individual that one-size-fits-all advice might not hit everyone?
That's a great critique. And it's important to remember that these tools and programs are just, guides. They're meant to empower you to tap into your own experience, not box you in with a strict formula. It always comes down to personal adaptation.
Sure, I see that. So they provide the framework, but you still have to tailor it to your own life's nuances.
Exactly. Whether it's the group program or the course, it's about starting with a foundation and then adapting those principles to fit your unique journey towards authenticity and genuine joy. It's a personal evolution, really.
And, well, it's a nice reminder during this time of renewal, the end of one year and the start of another, to maybe focus on internal growth rather than external changes.
Precisely. It's about making this year different. Not with a laundry list of fixes, but by truly connecting with and choosing the most authentic version of yourself. An invitation to reconnect with who you really are.
In the end, it sounds like the best resolution is to simply be kind to ourselves, honor our true feelings, and live from a place of love rather than fear.
Absolutely. And if that resonates, remember there are communities and tools waiting to support you, like the Happy from the Inside Out program and that Negative Thinking Cure course, all designed to help you choose you this year.
Right.
So here's to a year of genuine self-connection and wholehearted living.
Cheers to that. Thanks for this enlightening chat. It's been a real journey into understanding the power of choosing yourself.